since it's not really in my budget to throw everything away that I have and start all over again, I'm going to show you exactly how I achieve a luxurious look on my budget. Anyway, I think it's a luxurious look. I hope you do too. Like I've mentioned before in the previous videos, I have been out and about thrifting, antiquing, which to me are kind of the same thing because it's used stuff. And most of the stuff in the antique stores, I'm going to tell you, came from the thrift store or a flea market or an estate sale anyway. So to me, they're all the very same thing. But the antique stores obviously are curated much nicer, and your vendors that you're shopping have done all the hard work for you. So the antique stores are kind of your best bet, actually, if you kind of have a look in your head and you know what you want. So anyway, so I kind of lump it all together and call it thrifting, antiquing. I hope that makes sense to you. Anywho, so I've been out and about. I've been to a lot of local shops, and when I go to the antique shops, I also hit the thrift stores, and I've noticed something. Everything I've been bringing home goes together. Did you ever notice that? I noticed that a ton when you guys shopped at the store. Everything you would plunk on the counter, I would say to you guys, look, that goes so nice together. And you guys were surprised. But you're attracted to a particular look usually. I am personally drawn to things that have a lot of patina, a lot of character. I don't mind imperfections. Actually, I love imperfections because I feel like it has a story to tell. It's part of its soul, right? We all have imperfections. So anyway, that's what I'm drawn to. And it feels good to be able to just concentrate on what I'm actually drawn to. Because having the store, I realized what I was drawn to wasn't necessarily what the masses were drawn to. And that's okay. I mean, it was totally fun. I loved curating the store and buying for my customers. I did love it. But on to the next chapter, and I'm collecting things like brass, which is so funny because that was totally in when I was a young mom starting out decorating my home. But the brass I'm collecting now, honestly, it's different. It's probably the same things, but they're just tarnished now. And that's what I like. I like that patina finish. I don't like the shiny brass. And I know a lot of people are polishing their silver again, that very Ralph Lauren look. I still like the tarnish, and that's okay. There's no decorating police, right? Nobody's coming to judge my tarnish silver and brass, right? And if you do, you can leave my house. I don't care. I don't want your opinion. And that's kind of the point here. Pick what you're drawn to. I haven't started painting yet because I'm still trying to decide exactly what paint color to go with. If you've ever picked paint color, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? Oh my goodness. It's like, I'm like, I want taupe and black, but do you know, and cream, do you know how many shades of taupe, black, and cream there are? Like, 70 million. It's ridiculous. So anyway, I'm trying to like see which ones go best together, and I'm going to talk about that in upcoming videos too, how you can best pick a paint color. And we're going to go slow. We're going to go one step at a time. And I've already actually gotten rid of some things, and I've redecorated my mantle, although it's not been painted. But I do think I'm going to paint, you can see it in the background there, right? My fireplace. And I think I'm going to paint where you see it's all white. It's stark white too, which I never loved. I really never loved that. Like I said, I tend to like the creams better. But anyway, I think I'm going to paint it black. I think I am. Iron Ore by Benjamin Moore. Is that? No, that's Sherwin-Williams. I've been looking at the Sherwin-Williams colors. I've been looking at the Benjamin Moore colors. Anyway, right now, Iron Ore by Sherwin-Williams is winning. I told Howard that. I said, I think I'm going to paint that whole wall black. It's a standalone wall. And he said, I said, do you have anything to say? He said, I'm not surprised. So that I'm so lucky. He could not possibly care less what I do decor wise. And he told me a long time ago when we first got married, I would tell him all these things and he would just look at me and then I would do it anyway. And he'd say, well, that looks really good. You know what? Don't tell me your plans anymore because I don't care, because it always sounds ridiculous to me, and then you do it and then it looks great. So don't even bother telling me, just do what you want. Right then and there, I knew I found the right guy, right? Anywho, so I'm going to show you the before and after of my mantle, and I kind of got rid of a few things, added a few things. I've actually had that picture that you see up there forever, and I never knew where to put it. It's got some water stains on it, but like I said, I don't care. So I'm going to show you the before and after of that. I think it fills up the space much better, this new look, and it's summer, so I won't be using the fireplace, I don't think. You know, one day it's 90 and the next day it's 20, but anywho, I'm not planning on using the fireplace for a couple more months yet, so I put these hydrangeas. Actually, I saw a picture, somebody had an old basket with hydrangeas in front of their fireplace, and I thought it was amazing, and I thought, oh, I have an old basket and some hydrangeas laying around, and so there it is. I need to get a bigger stool though, but I like that look. So that's one thing on my bucket list while I'm out and about this season shopping. I'm looking for an old stool that, and I don't know what it looks like until I see it. Do you shop like that? I mean, I have a general idea what I want. This is kind of what I told you in the prior video. I have a plan. It can be a loose plan. You don't need to know exactly what that stool looks like, right? I certainly don't, but I will when I see it. So, and I also redid my side table here, and I'm going to show you the before and after of that. I went with less stuff and kind of bolder pieces, bigger pieces. Actually, that gold vase was big. I moved it, and I love where I moved it to. I'll show you that too. But the purple vase is wider, took up more space, and the visual clutter was gone. So I like using some big statement pieces and getting rid of so many tchotchkes, even though I love the tchotchkes, but I'm being very selective with my tchotchkes now. How about you? Are you kind of editing, or what are you doing this garage sale season? Like I said, I'm just trying to be more intentional with what I buy. I'm really focusing on the more vintage things because that really is more me. I love them. They're more timeless to me, and I'm vintage, so we're gonna just stick with the vintage theme. So if you'd like to follow along on my home makeover journey, I'm going to be showing you more of where I shop, highlighting certain spots. I've got a lot of things I want to share with you. So if you'd like to subscribe, I'd be so grateful.